buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And this is my gambling kitty assistant, Zeno Asagiri. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kakegurui chapters 121 through 123. But before me and the kitty get into this gambling recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm. And it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, the adorable gambling king kitty here, right? You're a gambling king, right, Keys? Yeah. And this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking. So we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked fall anime season coming to a close, in which today we wrapped up our coverage of Gachi Yakuta, which is getting a season 2. Yesterday we wrapped up our coverage of the first part of Digimon Beat Break, which, oh my god, it is amazing and it is being slept on. We are wrapping up our coverage of Togen Anki and, let's see, and Spy Family Season 3 next week. We've already wrapped up our coverage on Sanda and Boku no Hero Academia final season. And next week we are wrapping up our coverage of One Punch Man Season 3. Oh my god, I'm going to be free from fucking torture. Oh, thank god. And there's even more on the way, so please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, last time I covered Kakegurui, we were getting into some Rin content, some Rin gambling time. And Rin is my boy. I love Rin. He's my boy. Right, kitty? Well, Zeno's my boy. He's my gambling kitty. Speaking of, Yumiko is on the cover, and she's in kitty mode. Kitty mode. I'm sorry, I am running on like 0 sleep right now, so this is going to be very, very fun. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled, The Lie-Spreading Girl. The Lie-Spreading Kitties. But you're a boy kitty. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a young shepherd boy. Ooh, we got a really adorable illustrative story here. Kitty, come here. You ready to hear a story, kitty? You ready for this story, kitty? Oh, he's ready for the story. He liked to play tricks on the villagers, shouting, "Wolf! A wolf is here! A wolf is here! Kitty, run!" He always laughed at how they'd come rushing over for no reason. But one day a wolf really did attack the flock. "Wolf!" shouted the boy. "A wolf is here!" But nobody in the village believed him any longer. And so the poor shepherd boy was gobbled up by the wolf. I love this art. Ren is so unamused. He's just like, really? Yeah, Anne? He really did say Anne, too. Anne, can we get back on topic, please? Oh, I thought you'd be more into this. Perhaps you're nervous, worried you're no longer in control, more about talking rather than being talked to. Ren's just, like, so over it. Kind of like Zeno. Look at that. Kitty is Ren. She's so over this. Look at that. Look at Cat. No, Cat, you cannot be over this. You like covering manga with mommy. He's actually looking at the art. He's actually enjoying the art. Like kitties. See, my kitty is smart. My kitty likes art. Oh my god, that totally rhymed. But the boy who cried wolf is exactly what the topic is. The story, after all, comes with the moral that telling needless lies could cost you your life. And that's exactly the kind of game The Boy Who Cried Wolf is. This art is really pretty. The villagers, the boy, the wolf. Truly the most appropriate game for our current competition, isn't it? Rin is like, dude, back off. Like, I'm waiting for him to say, like, Bro, you need a mint, yo. I don't know. Not unless I hear the rules first. Ha! Good point. Ooh, she's cute. Hello, I'm Mia Arura from the election committee. It's great to be working with you. Itsukushi-sama enlisted my assistance before this meeting, so I'm here to help you come to an agreement. That better be I know they're supposed to be a neutral party, but she better be a neutral party. Great, thanks in advance. Before this meeting? That's why I'm like, before this meeting! You're a real referee, right? Rin Nobami-sama. Just because you're a liar doesn't mean you should assume everyone else is too. That is where you're wrong, woman! Because as Dr. Gregory House says, part of the human condition is everybody lies. I'm sorry about before. I won't do that again. You are so full of shit, woman! Now, dude, you are full of shit! You are full of shit! House calls your bullshit! And he does it every time. And go watch House MD if you have not. Why if you haven't? In this game, you will use 3 different types of cards. The wolf, the boy, and the villagers. You'll play with a deck of 20 each. God, I love this art. I'm sorry that Mappa has bastardized this manga. The motherfuckers the Mappa fanboys of today do not know of the true Mappa. They don't know. Either that or they are in denial. The rules are simple. First, you'll be dealt 3 cards from the deck. You can exchange any of the cards dealt, but only once. There are 4 possible hands you could build with these cards. There are wolf, boy, villagers, and boy who cried wolf. Okay, so 3 wolves equals wolf, 3 boys equals boy. Oh my god, that sounds so dirty. Oh my god, why does my mind do this? Has nothing to do with the exhaustion on that part. That's because my mind has been just going down a non-stop gutter to hell probably since like 2003. So, yeah. 3 villagers equals villagers. 1 of each boy who cried wolf, and anything else is no hand. Any other hand will not count as anything. A boy beats a boy. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. A wolf beats a boy. Sorry. A boy beats a... Why? Sorry. I don't know why that's funny. A wolf beats a boy beats a villager, and a villager beats a wolf. That kind of setup. Same hand is a draw, and a boy who cried wolf is the best hand, but it still loses to no hand. Once you're done drawing, once you're done exchanging cards, you play your hands, which is versus, the versus stage, and compare them to see who wins. But you will play these hands face down. Wolf versus boy, and say out loud what you claim your hand to be. Dude, this sounds like fun. In other words, you're free to lie about what hand you have. The lead player declares his hand, and then the other one does, and the loser is docked 1 point. I want to play this, and so you are free to lie. So you are free to lie all you want? No, that's not the case at all. Every player is allowed to claim that the other is lying first. Lying, first come, first serve. That sounds awesome! I want to play this! Once the claim is made, regardless of whose hand beats who, the game then becomes all about whether the accused is lying or not. This sounds like so much fun! Whoever made this up is genius. And I don't know if the mangaka made this up or not, or if this is like legit real. I'm gonna play this game. That's a lie is minus 5 points. If the accused hand is a lie, they lose 5 points. If they were telling the truth, the accuser loses 5 points. You'll take turns being the lead player at each round, and whoever is down 10 points first loses the match. I don't know how I feel about being at a set amount of points. Like, I feel like depending on the specific hand, you should lose a set amount of points. It shouldn't be just an automatic, like, fixed set of points. You know what I mean? But anyways, that wraps up the rules. Well, actually, you know what? I think it'd be interesting if you up the ante. If you could up the ante. Like, I hope that's going to be the case. that wraps up the rules. To sum up the most crucial points, whoever is the best at lying while also ferreting out their opponent's lies will win. I love this art. It's a game fully designed for liars. I see. Could there be a game better suited for us? Will you agree to wager your ring then? Well, what can I do? If I'm given an offer this tempting, I've got no choice but to accept it, right? Woohoo! Nice! All that youthful energy. Rinsan's got a game. Come on, I gotta hurry. That guy always immediately puts everything on himself for, ends everything without me. I at least want to see it happen from up close, Rinsan. Huh? Oop. Yo there, Obami. Uh-oh. Sorry, who are you? John Kiwatari. We ain't acquainted or nothing. I know you is all. You're a relative of Yumiko Jabami, right? You guys are pretty famous. Oh, well, I'm in a hurry, so... Now, hang on a sec. What? I was told to keep quiet. But that's just a pain in the ass, so I'll come out and say it. We're here to stop you in your tracks. Huh? Hey, at least you're honest about it. Stop me from what and why? Dunno, but we were ordered to keep you away from Rin Obami in particular, so unless you want to get hurt... Hey! At least these dumbasses are smart enough to just straight up say it. You know what? These... Oh, God. They're all just a bunch of dumbasses. You know what? That's the best part about, getting a bunch of dumbasses together is that they're just going to be brutally honest and straightforward. There a game going on? I see, a referee. Whoa, that's Obami. Whoa, that's Obami. Give me my money back. Oh my God, they bet on Obami! And now, we will begin our game of the boy who cried wolf. Whenever you're ready, one thing first. Can I check the deck, please? Kano Itsukushi was the one who suggested this game. He also provided the deck we're using. I don't want there to be any funny business. Smart man he is. I like the way Ren's thinking. He's like, dude, I'm not taking chances. I'm gonna make sure this deck is clean. That's not a problem, but I hear your neutral referee have already checked the cards. I can promise you there's nothing wrong with them. Sorry, I have trouble believing it. If I can't check it, sorry, I have trouble. Oh my God, sorry, I have trouble believing it if I can't check it, check with my own eyes. That's my boy. I like the way he thinks. He's like, nah, mofo, I don't give a shit what you have to say. I'm gonna double check it for myself and make sure. All right, nothing wrong with them, no. Are you happy now? You sure? Worrywart. Not yet. I have a few other things to check. Huh? What are those? First off, are you going to recut the cards each time, or will you use the same deck until you run out of cards? It'll be recut after each hand. Otherwise, you could use card counting to predict what may come next, and you can't go telling lies then. One more thing. The deck we'll be using in the game is the same one that was just handed to me? Uh-huh. Dude, Rin is so fucking smart. I love him for this. Worried I'm gonna swap out the whole deck at some point? Well, don't be. I'm not gonna try any close-up card magic with you like that. I only brought one deck with me. Besides, the deck you saw is definitely the one we'll be using. All right. So can we get this started? Not yet. You said we play our hands face down, but what happens if we play them face up instead? That invalidates the round. Cards not played according to the rules will not count. It will be treated the same as having a no valid hand. I see. Then let me ask one other thing. There's more? Obami-kun, can you stop trying to stall for time? Concerned your friend might not be joining you? Ooh, he called his bluff. What? You didn't prepare enough, I see. Obami-kun, sometimes grown-ups need to be able to fight it out strictly with their own power. Now, I'd like you to make an effort all by yourself. That fucker. Nah? Aruga-kun? Don't you think that any more time-consuming questions would be improper gameplay? Ha. If Obami-sama has no further objections, it is time to begin. Well, with some of the... to be fair, Rin's concerns were very valid. They were. But they were also right that he was stalling for time. But I do not blame him for addressing it. Because you never know with cheats. Wow, look at Obami's face. You hate to see it, don't ya? It's like he's lost before he's even started playing. I'm sure Toronto will be livid. She told me to never go along with the game from our opponent. But, you know, Toronto, I just can't help this. There's no way of conning someone that's more delightful than making them think that they're working you the whole time. Oh, he's fucking with him! Yes! Dude, this is a game of 5D chess! Oh, my baby. I love Rin. I love this man so much! Okay, so now we're getting to some more Rin shit. I love Rin. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Dude, I am so happy. Like, there is a reason why I waited to cover all this Rin content. And that is because I needed this therapy after being traumatized by One Punch Man Season 3. I tell you, go watch my Patreon. You will understand why I was traumatized. And I love the cranes inside of Rin's silhouette. Oh my god, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Rin Obami, from the Obamis, a family that thrives on swindling. Hearing his profile, I thought that I had to take him on first thing. Why, you ask? Because while the masses are the second easiest thing to trick, the easiest of all is the one who thinks he's doing the tricking. Dude, this is a game of 5D chess! Yes! And this chapter is titled The Understanding Girl. I love when we get content like this, though, because usually it's like one is playing like 3D chess and the other one's playing checkers. No, this is when both sides are playing like 5D chess. And I love it. It makes it way more interesting. And now, like, you saw what Rin said. Well, you heard what Rin said. He said that, well, Toronto is not going to like it, but, well, all bets are off now. His handler's not here to come and protect him. Protect his opponent. That was so much fun. Yes, I'm all sleepy now. Don't pass out, Irimi. We're on a cruise. There's no time to waste. Care to relax for a moment then? What is it? It's Rin. You're right. Is he trying to get into a game? Oh, he noticed me. He's waving. He must be up to something. Did your friend show up after all? Well, would that be a problem for you? Just a random chance, but no, not really. Not a single bit. So, shall we begin? With all the squabbling so far, I dread what's waiting ahead. I'm looking forward to what's ahead. The Boy Who Cried Wolf will now begin. Each got 10 points. Alright, here we go. So, I'll start by cutting the deck and dealing out 3 cards each. You may change out your cards only once. If you want to change any, flip them face up and discard them. What kind of game is this? You there, explain the rules. Sure. So what's my move? A normal strategy would have me aiming for a boy who who cried wolf hands. So change to a boy who cried wolf, or change to a boy. What is it? Yeah, villager to a boy. Okay. But if your discards are known to your opponent, that changes things because it provides ammo for deception. For example, if I discard a boy or a villager card, my opponent will think that I don't have a boy or villager hand. If I can complete a boy hand, that way I have the freedom to lie about it. It'll require some luck of the draw, but nail it and I'll have a strong edge. Even so, I have something else I should be aiming for first. Change one card. I'll change one card too. You've been given new cards. Now place them face down on the table. Now the lead player declares his hand. Who will go first? Going first presents such a slight disadvantage, but, well, I'm the adult here. Allow me to go first for you this time. Sure, thanks. So, as for my hand, it's a Boy Who Cried Wolf. That's the strongest hand, right? The only thing that, beats it is no hand. Are you implying that he might be lying? Well, since Rin's going second, he has to consider that, and also decide whether he should lie. It'll be a good chance for him to show off his swindling skills. Boy Who Cried Wolf. Ooh, they both have the best hand. Alright, the hands have been declared, and now whoever wishes to can, that's a lie. Ooh, they both said it. Oop, as I said, whoever wishes to can declare a lie. First come, first serve, but that was pretty much simultaneous, as you saw. That means this is a draw with no points awarded, and both sides making a declaration. With both of you holding a Boy Who Cried Wolf, that brings round 1 to a draw. Brings round 1 to an end, and they both got a draw. I was surprised. They say that liars have a lot of issues trusting people, but not exactly. Only third-rate liars, you mean? Ooh. They're both treating each other as fibbers. Well, duh. I suppose we're seeing a high-level battle of wits unfold. No shit. More to the point, they were both lying about their hands, weren't they? Well, duh. We will now move on to the second round. Now I see. Maybe he was thinking along the same lines as me. My strategy there was to start off by accusing him. It doesn't matter if it fails or not. That's a lie. What it does is that I land a blow first thing. I wanted to imprint on my opponent that he might be accused. Maybe he'll accuse me again? That makes it harder for him to tell lies in subsequent terms. But that's the thing. They're both very much alike. That's how my strategy went, but it's not something I could really repeat. Change one card. So what next? 2 cards. Now it's your turn to declare your hand, Obami-sama. Okay. I'm holding a boy. If Tsukushi declares a wolf, which beats boy, that'll be way too suspicious. And then I can accuse him of lying. Villager. Oh, a boy and a villager. That means Rin wins. That's a lie. What? I would lose at this turn if these hands stick, but I could still accuse you either way, right? Once someone makes an accusation, your hands stop mattering in the game anyway. Correct, that's not a problem at all. Itsukushi-sama's accusation is valid. Now, Obami-sama, please reveal your hand. If it's a boy, as you declared, Itsukushi-sama loses 5 points. If it's anything else, Obami-sama, you lose 5 points. Whoa, they both only have 10 points. This game could start moving real fast. That face, I know it. That bum Rin has to be lying his pants off. This is why I hate liars. Oh, a boy and he wasn't lying! Obami-sama's hand is a boy, as he declared. As a result, the accusation has failed. Itsukushi-sama loses 5 points. Whoa, he won! Never would have thought he wasn't lying. What a crafty trap that was. And isn't his opponent a real dope? He'd only be down one point if he kept his mouth shut. Actually, I think this might be exactly what he wants. Huh? Don't you understand the rules? His opponent lost 5 points just now. But look at his face. That's not the face of someone who just committed an error. What? Maybe you're right. It's one of the secrets to effective torture, but I'm not sure I want to hear about that. I love this manga, man. First, you want to give them a little hope. Make them think they'll be saved, and then they can hold out against you. People can strive more when they have hope. But at the same time, they cling to that hope. Hope fills up their mind. That's when you betray it. Let's see. The damage is incalculable. It makes anyone start talking like a little girl pleading with you. Oh my god. Oh, thank God for this manga. I needed this. You wonder why I have become a fictional sadist. This shit like this is why. It really is. I'm gonna read this again. Like, read this in full, because this is just batshit insane, and this art is crazy to boot. That's not the face of someone who, wait. Yeah, I think this might be exactly what he wants. Huh? Don't you understand the rules? His opponent lost 5 points just now, but look at his face. That's not the face of someone who just committed an error. What? Maybe you're right. It's one of the secrets to effective torture, but I'm not sure I want to hear about that. And we got the lace on the border. Yes, ma'am. And the lolly, dude, what does this lolly do on her in her spare time? Like, what the fuck? She has like her sub like tied up in a chair. She's holding. This is a goth lolly too, a dom goth lolly with a whip, mind you. First you want to give them a little hope. Make them think they'll be saved. And there's like little flowers around her too. Oh my god, representing hope. And that they could just hold out against you. People could strive more when they have hope. But at the same time, they cling to that hope. Hope fills up their mind, and there's the mind with the hope. What the fuck is this doll? Oh my god! And that's when you betray it. And there's like bugs going inside of it. The doll grew. into despair, the embodiment of that, and like put bugs into the submissives or the victims' mouth. What the fuck? The damage is incalculable. It makes anyone start talking like a little girl pleading with you. That's very scary stuff. Does it have anything to do with this? Okay, not exactly. But just now, Rin was subject to an accusation, the same move that he wanted to break out first. Let's see. It's a sign that he's being mentally outclassed, and that's not all either. He may be at a disadvantage in the game itself too. What? No way he is. He's 5 whole points ahead of him. I can't be totally sure of this, Snow, but I can tell you one thing in this game: whoever can fully trick their opponent will win it all. Dude, I love this lolly. I love her! I love her! Let's get to 123. The final chapter of this live reaction, which is titled The Unsure Girl, will now proceed with the third round of play. I'll change one card, let's see. I'll keep this hand. Ooh, Ren's keeping the hand. I still don't really get this, but either way, his opponent has just 5 points left. Catch him in one lie and it's over. In fact, he could even do himself in, huh? As long as Ren takes it easy and doesn't lie, that'd be nice, yeah. Now, state your hands, please. It's a Kushi-sama first. Wolf. Boy who cried wolf. Whoa, here we go. Now, if he accuses Rin of lying for us, but what if Rin is in fact lying? That'd be bad. But will he call him out? So neither of you will accuse the other of lying? If not, yeah, you sure about that? I didn't ask for any new cards. Isn't drawing a natural boy who cried wolf a little suspect? I'd take a point from you, wouldn't I? The bait you're laying is quite obvious to me. I'm not about to change my mind now. Let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna work, huh? Quite obvious. First off, your hand really is a boy who cried wolf. That much isn't a lie. You're prodding me to accuse you, in part because it'd be nice if I blew it, but mainly, so you can plant the idea of accusing you into my mind. It's not going to have a dramatic effect, of course, but in your eyes, if it makes me even a bit more liable to challenge you, then great. The thing is, I love this background for this too. The thing is, the truth can often be found within things that don't seem to matter. That, you see, is your hope. Dude, the lie was right! You're hoping that I shoot myself down with a bad accusation. See, to put it another way, we're playing a game for liars, and you're not so confident you could beat me in lies, which means you're not going to lie any longer here, and meanwhile, I can lie all I want to. That is my view of it, at least, but am I right? You enjoy letting your imagination run wild, I see. People tell me that. No challenges then. The hands are as announced, and so Abami-sama wins. Itsukushi-sama loses 1 point. We'll now move on to round 4. Even I can see how this is going now. He might be down in points, but clearly Ren's opponent has the edge. Round 4. Boy. In that case, it's Sella then. Wolf. Now's his chance. He's not likely to have a hand that beats Ren's. And he said in that case too. That proves he's lying. If Ren has a successful challenge, he wins. Yes, it's clearly a big chance, but that can make it hard to issue a challenge too. He'd wonder if his opponent would tell such a bald-faced lie. No one wants to accuse the other. You okay with this? If you keep quiet, I'll win the hand. All right, no challenges. The hands are as announced, and so Itsukushi-sama wins. Aw, ran out of time. Don't say I didn't warn you. Learn your lesson now. My lesson. There's more than one way to lie, as I think you see now. Ooh, Ren's losing a lying contest. I've never seen that before. Round 5. He's okay. It's still early. His opponent has 4 points left. One failed accusation from him ends it. It's going to keep him from attempting a call out too easily. That means Ren can easily win every odd number turn when he plays second. Wolf. Sweet. Now he's got to call Villager. Bet that's not his real hand, but so what? Now's the perfect time to lie. No hand. What? Anyone want a challenge? If not, hey, what are you doing, Ren? You're bowing out at this vital moment? You might be a bad guy, Ren, but I didn't think you were that incompetent. Way to disappoint me. Can't you defend yourself? Can you pipe down and stop bothering me, please? Ooh! I don't why Rin's doing this shit. Rin did this to piss her off. See, this is what I mean by 5D chess. Rin, you are being rather loud, you know. Any interference will lead to being kicked out of the room. Sorry, I'll stop. Pardon the interruption. Shall we continue? What are you doing, huh? Making a scene like that. I'm sorry, but I can't stand watching Rin act all timid like this. He's doing that on fucking purpose. He's totally doing that on purpose. He's a no good scoundrel, but but he backs that up with real talent. He's not being timid, huh? I don't know what he's thinking, but his eyes tell the whole story. There's nothing timid to them at all. In fact, I think he's about to spring something real soon. Something? He did that shit on purpose to piss her off. Because Rin is a fucking troll. 2 cards. I'll change all 3. Huh? 3 cards? You're counting on random luck? Bami-sama, please state your hand. Sorry this took so long. What? Wolf. Whoa, he really did spring it. You just happened to draw a valid hand just now? That seems like such a lie, right? But it's not completely far-fetched either. He issued his challenge. He's trying to incite him into calling him a liar. I see. Very good. Just the kind of spirit we younger people need. So as far as my hand, I'll be honest with you. I don't have any valid hand. No hand, so he admits defeat? No, this is, when it comes to lying, I think it all comes down to your advanced preparation. Preaching to the choir, maybe? Well, hear me out. When I say preparation, I mean, God, this art is so fucking amazing. I mean research, for example. Your motive for lying, the reasons for being tricked by it, your finances, your connections, or in simpler terms, the tells you exhibit when lying. God, the art of lying. Oh my God. Trump, eat your heart out. Laying the needed groundwork is a good idea too. A lie is a lie if there's no one who'd denounce you for it. Yes, lies are all about preparation. Whoever prepares better is allowed to rule over the lies. A lesson I've learned the hard way in the real world. You all, God, I can't help but think of House. Oh my God, this is so something House would say. Oh my God, I might want to watch House after this. Holy shit. Y'all keep that in mind too. It may help you avoid some pain. Now that you're done telling your life story, can you explain what you're trying to say? Like I told you, I've made my preparations. Falsehoods will not work on me. You're lying. In response to the challenge, Obami-sama's hand is revealed to contain nothing. The challenge succeeds. Obami-sama loses 5 points. No! But dude! This is some Trump shit. This is some House shit. Oh my God, I love this. But this is what we call the art of lying. And I live. And the timing of this just couldn't be any better. This is such a happy accident. Oh my God, this is such a happy accident. Oh my God, I'm so glad I covered, even though I'm running on no sleep. I'm so glad I fucking covered this. I needed this today. Holy shit. And I'm going to blow Twitter's mind right now. You have no idea. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kakegurui content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.